Magandang araw! Sama-sama tayong matuto sa Teacher Sal Learning Resource Channel.
Revised K-12 Curriculum, English 5, Quarter 1, Week 6. Our topic is all about statements of fact and opinion, summarizing, color meanings, and communication. Let's have an activity entitled Explanatory Text Relay. For the objective, to collaboratively write an explanatory text as a team. For the materials, we have large sheets of paper or whiteboard, markers or pens. Listen as the relay activity is explained and review the parts of an explanatory text. You will be divided into small groups with 5 to 6 members each. Each group will receive a large sheet of paper. One member will write the introduction, then pass it to the next member to write the first step, and so on, until the whole text is complete. Your group will present your finished explanatory text to the class. After the presentations, we will talk about the strengths of each text and how they can be improved. Here are the possible topics for this activity. How to properly brush your teeth, the water cycle, defining friendship, my ideal home, my best friend. Let's start with a discussion about where you see informational text in your daily life. This might be news articles, forms you fill out, or signs and advertisements you read. Look at the examples provided and answer these guide questions. What do these texts provide us? Where do you see informational texts in your everyday life? Why is it important to understand and analyze these texts accurately? Understand that being able to analyze informational texts help you make smart decisions, share your thoughts clearly, and better understand what's happening in the world around you. Read each sentence carefully and use the context clues to figure out the best meaning of the word being defined. During the discussion, be ready to explain what clues in the sentence help you choose your answer. Number 1. Inequality. In our town, there is inequality because not everyone has the same access to good schools and parks. A. Fair treatment for everyone. B. The state of being unequal or unfair. C. Having lots of friends. You're right. The correct answer is letter B, the state of being unequal or unfair. Discrimination. The company was guilty of discrimination when they refused to hire people just because of their age. A. Treating people unfairly because of who they are. B. Giving everyone the same opportunities. C. Making new friends easily. The correct answer is letter A, treating people unfairly because of who they are. Number 3. Ethnic. Our neighborhood is very diverse, with many ethnic groups celebrating different holidays and traditions. A. Related to different races or cultures. B. Having lots of fun. C. Being really good at sports. You're right. The correct answer is letter A. Number 4. Privileges. Having a phone is one of the privileges that not every kid in our school enjoys. Special rights or advantages, difficult tasks or chores, ordinary, everyday activities. You're right. The correct answer is letter A, special rights or advantages. Opportunities. Our school gives us many opportunities to join clubs and participate in activities that we enjoy. A. Chances to do something. B. Rules to follow. C. Problems to solve. You're right. The correct answer is letter A, chances to do something. Subtopic 1, Statements of Facts and Opinions. Read the following guide questions. What is inequality, and what are some examples of it mentioned in the text? How do inequality and discrimination affect individuals and groups in society? What are some ways people and organizations are working to combat inequality and discrimination according to the text? What other forms of inequality can you see around you? How do you think they could be addressed? Now, read the text. Let's make a change. Inequality. Follow along carefully as it presented to you. Let's make a change. Inequality. Let's put an end to discrimination and create an equal world for everyone. Everyone should be treated fairly, no matter who they are, what they look like, where they come from, or what they believe. That would be a world of equality. And wouldn't it be awesome? But sadly, that's not quite how things are today. Let's find out more about inequality. What is inequality? Inequality is when some people lack the rights, opportunities, and fair laws of others, and it exists everywhere. Unfortunately, in societies all around the world, people are treated differently and unfairly because of things that make up who they are. Things such as race, nationality, gender, disabilities, age, and personal beliefs. When this happens, it's called discrimination, and it makes life difficult for millions of people. What's the problem? Inequality and discrimination create societies where individuals and groups are put at an unfair disadvantage in life. Some people find it difficult to succeed because of a learning difference, which means their brain works a little bit differently. Others are singled out and bullied because of the color of their skin or their personal beliefs. Some ethnic groups struggle to get the same quality education, healthcare, and housing that other ethnic groups have easy access to. Some people find themselves without privileges and rights just because of their gender, and others lack access to important facilities and opportunities because of a disability. Inequality and discrimination exist in lots of different ways, in lots of different places, but one thing is for certain: it all needs to stop. What we can do? Luckily, lots of individuals, groups, and organizations around the world are working super hard so that everyone, everywhere, has fair rights and opportunities, and they're making excellent progress. One such person is Shena, a kids' rights young change maker from Ireland. Now that we have read and discussed this text, let's move on to an important skill that will help us better understand and remember what we've read. This is summarizing. Summarizing is when we take the main points of a story or article and put them into our own words in a shorter way. This helps us focus on the most important information and share it with others quickly and clearly. Let's learn how to summarize this text together. Let's define summarizing. Summarizing means telling the main points of a story or article in a shorter way. Think of a summary as a shorter version of a text. It includes only the most important ideas, not all the details. For the lesson outline, why is summarizing important? It helps you understand and remember what you read. It lets you share the important information with others quickly and easily. Steps to summarize. Read the text carefully. Determine what the text is mostly about. Look for the most important details that support the main idea. Use your own words to write a short paragraph that includes the main idea and key details. for day 2. Let's have activity number 1, summarizing a press statement. It is good for 15 minutes. Instructions: read the press release below. Highlight the main ideas and underline the key details in the press statement. Write a summary of the press statement using the highlighted information. Press release from the student government of Princess Bukatan Memorial Elementary School. Date: June 6, 2024. We, the student government of Princess Bukatan Memorial Elementary School, are excited to announce our plans to stage a mass demonstration to support our school's advocacy in combating inequality and bullying on our campus. This demonstration will take place on June 17, 2024, and will involve students, teachers, and parents coming together to stand against these serious issues. Our decision to organize this demonstration is driven by the urgent need to address the unfair treatment and bullying that some of our fellow students face. Inequality and bullying create a negative and unsafe environment, preventing students from feeling accepted and valued. By raising our voices, we aim to promote a culture of respect, kindness, and fairness for everyone at our school. We believe that every student deserves to be treated equally, regardless of their race, gender, abilities, or personal beliefs. Bullying in any form is unacceptable and has no place in our school. Through this demonstration, we hope to spread awareness and encourage everyone to take a stand against these injustices. We invite all students, teachers, and parents to join us in this important event. Together, we can make a difference and create a more inclusive and supportive school community. Thank you for your support. Sincerely, Rose Theodore Katuling, President, Student Government, Princess Bukatan Memorial Elementary School. For the summary template, what are the main ideas found in the press release? List them in phrase form. Let's now answer. Student government will hold a mass demonstration. The event supports the fight against inequality and bullying. The demonstration will happen on June 17, 2024. The goal is to promote respect, kindness, and fairness. All students, teachers, and parents are invited to join. Using the main ideas written, write an introductory sentence summarizing the topic. Here is a possible answer. The student government of Princess Bukatan Memorial Elementary School is organizing a mass demonstration to promote respect and stand against inequality and bullying. Rewrite into complete sentences the main ideas you have just listed in order of how they appear in the text. Use transition words such as first, next, finally, before, after, during, later, also, another, in addition, in conclusion, to sum up. Similarly, however, on the contrary, most important, for example, as a result. Therefore, when you connect the main ideas, begin your summary with the introductory sentence you made. So here is a possible answer. The text talks about how everyone should be treated fairly, no matter who they are or what they believe. This is called equality. But sadly, it doesn't always happen. Inequality means some people don't have the same rights and chances as others because of things like their race, gender, or disabilities. This is called discrimination, and it makes life hard for many people. The text says that inequality needs to stop and tells us that many people and groups are working hard to make sure everyone has fair rights. One example is Shanna, a young change maker from Ireland. We've learned a lot about inequality and the impact it has on people's lives. Understanding these issues helps us see the importance of fairness and equality. Now, let's delve deeper and learn how to distinguish between statement of fact and opinion, which is crucial when discussing and understanding these important topics. This will help us better understand the information we come across and form our own informed views. Read the following information from the text. Observe the two sets of text and what you can notice. Inequality is when some people lack the rights, opportunities, and fair laws of others, and it exists everywhere. Unfortunately, in societies all around the world, people are treated differently and unfairly because of things that make up who they are. Things such as race, nationality, gender, disabilities, age, and personal beliefs. Inequality and discrimination create societies where individuals and groups are put at an unfair disadvantage in life. Everyone should be treated fairly, no matter who they are, what they look like, where they come from, or what they believe. That would be a world of equality. And wouldn't it be awesome? But sadly, that's not quite how things are today. It all needs to stop. Let's discuss fact and opinion. What is a fact? A fact is something true and can be proven. Facts do not change from person to person. You can check facts using books, the internet, or experts. Examples: the sun rises in the east. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. There are 12 months in a year. What is an opinion? An opinion is what someone thinks, feels, or believes. Opinions can be different from person to person. They cannot be proven true or false. Examples: chocolate ice cream is the best. Math is fun. Dogs are better than cats. Here are the statements of facts. This is a factual statement because inequality can be objectively observed and measured in societies around the world. This is a factual statement as discrimination based on these characteristics is well documented and can be empirically verified. For number 3, this is a factual statement as there is ample evidence that inequality and discrimination lead to disadvantages for certain groups in areas like education, healthcare, housing, and opportunities. Statements of opinions. The first one, this is an opinion as it expresses a belief about how the world should be, rather than describing objective reality. The statement also uses subjective language like awesome. While this statement is likely true, it also expresses a subjective judgment about the current state of equality in the world, using the word sadly. This is an opinion as it expresses a belief about what should happen, rather than stating a fact. The exclamation point also suggests an opinion, rather than objective statement. For lesson activity A, it is good for 15 minutes. The title of the activity is Fact and Opinion Sorting Game. Here are the materials needed: index cards or slips of paper, markers, 2 large, labeled posters or boards, facts and opinions, and a set of pre-written statements related to justice and inequality. Here are the statements for facts. for opinions. Get into small groups. Each group will receive a set of pre-written statements. Your task is to sort the statements into two categories, facts and opinions. Work together with your group to decide where each statement belongs. Once every group is done, we'll go over each statement together as a class. Be ready to explain why your group placed each statement in a certain category. We'll talk about any differences in answers and make sure everyone understands why a statement is a fact or an opinion. For day 3 and 4, you will now summarize a press statement from the student government. Remember the steps in summarizing. Find the main idea, identify the key details, write a shorter version in your own words. Each of you will get a copy of the press statement. Let's read the statement aloud together as a class. Press statement from the student government of Princess Bukatan Memorial Elementary School. Date June 6, 2024. We, the student government of Princess Bukatan Memorial Elementary School, are excited to announce our plans to stage a mass demonstration to support our school's advocacy in combating inequality and bullying on our campus. This demonstration will take place on June 17, 2024 and will involve students, teachers, and parents coming together to stand against these serious issues. Our decision to organize this demonstration is driven by the urgent need to address the unfair treatment and bullying that some of our fellow students face. Inequality and bullying create a negative and unsafe environment, preventing students from feeling accepted and valued. By raising our voices, we aim to promote a culture of respect, kindness, and fairness for everyone at our school. We believe that every student deserves to be treated equally, regardless of their race, gender, abilities, or personal beliefs. Bullying in any form is unacceptable and has no place in our school. Through this demonstration, we hope to spread awareness and encourage everyone to take a stand against these injustices. We invite all students, teachers, and parents to join us in this important event. Together, we can make a difference and create a more inclusive and supportive school community. Thank you for your support. Sincerely, Ros Theodore Catuling, President, Student Government, Princess Bukatan, Memorial Elementary School. Highlight or underline the main ideas and key details in the press statement. We'll talk about what you highlighted as a class to make sure everyone understands. I'll give you a summary worksheet to use. Using the information you highlighted, write a short summary of the press statement in your own words. A few of you will be asked to share your summaries with the class. We'll discuss what makes a good summary and I'll give you some feedback. After you finish summarizing the press statement, you will take part in a role-playing activity. In this activity, you will pretend to sign up for a mass demonstration that supports our school's advocacy against inequality and bullying. For activity number 2, signing up for a mass demonstration, it is good for 10 minutes. Instructions: fill out the information sheet in order to join the demonstration. Provide accurate information and think carefully about your responses to the questions. After completing the sheets, share your responses with the class. Share why you want to join the demonstration and what you hope to achieve by participating. Here is the registration form for mass demonstration. For the personal information, write your full name, age, grade level, email address, phone number. Demonstration details. Why do you want to join the demonstration? What do you hope to achieve by participating in the demonstration? Do you have any experience in participating in advocacy events or demonstrations? If yes, please describe. Do you have any special skills or talents that you can contribute to the demonstration? Example given, public speaking, artistic skills. Emergency contact information. Emergency contact name, emergency contact relationship, emergency contact phone number. For the agreement, I hereby confirm that the information provided is accurate and complete to the best of my knowledge. I understand the importance of supporting advocacy efforts to end inequality and bullying, and I am committed to participating in the mass demonstration. You write your signature and the date. For day 3 to 4, subtopic 2, color meanings and communication. Look at the colorful objects or pictures I'm going to show you. Think about how each color makes you feel or what comes to your mind when you see it. I'll ask you questions like, how do you feel when you see the color red? What do you think of when you see blue? Here are the illustrations. Did you know that colors can show different feelings and ideas? Each color can make us feel something or think of something special. Colors are used in many places, like in advertisements, traffic signs, and artworks. To send messages or express emotions, pay attention to how colors are used around you. Color meanings. For red, often associated with strong emotions like love and anger, can mean stop or danger. Blue can represent calmness, sadness, or trust. Yellow, often associated with happiness and energy, can also mean caution. Green represents nature, growth, and safety. Black can signify power, mystery, or sadness. White, often associated with purity, cleanliness, or simplicity. Purple can symbolize royalty, luxury, or creativity. Color in communication. Traffic lights. Red means stop, green means go, and yellow means slow down. For advertising, companies use colors to attract attention and convey messages. For example, red can make people feel excited and hungry, which is why it is used by many fast food restaurants. School and sports uniforms. Colors can represent teams and school pride. Group poster creation. Get into small groups with 3 to 4 members each. Your group will be given a different message or scenario to work on. Create a poster that uses colors to show your group's message or scenario. Think about what colors match the emotions or ideas you want to express. You can draw objects, shapes, or patterns and use the colors you feel best represent your theme. I'll show you some example objects or pictures to help you get started. Here are possible scenarios. A nice day at the beach. A scary house. A peaceful garden. A fun party. A good restaurant. A fun classroom. Each group will now present their poster to the class. When presenting, Explain why you chose those colors and what message or feeling you wanted to show. After each presentation, we'll talk as a class. Do you agree with their color choices? Can you think of other colors that might also work? Complete this table. What important learning did you take from the following discussions? What did you learn about color psychology and its impact on communication? How did you use colors to convey your message against bullying and inequality during the demonstration? What was your favorite part of the activity and why? How did working in a team help you in this activity? How do you think you can use color psychology in other areas of your life? For your formative assessment, Part 1, Determining Statements of Fact and Opinion. Read each statement carefully. Decide if it is a fact or an opinion. Write fact or opinion next to each statement. Number 1, the sky is blue on a clear day. Chocolate ice cream is the best flavor. The Great Wall of China is over 13,000 miles long. Dogs make better pets than cats. The capital of France is Paris. Summer is the most enjoyable season. Water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Reading books is more fun than watching TV. There are 7 continents in the world. Pizza tastes better with extra cheese. Here are the correct answers. For Part 2, summarizing. Read each passage carefully. Then, write a brief summary that includes the main idea and the most important details. Keep your summaries short and to the point. For Passage 1, lions are known as the kings of the jungle. They are large, powerful cats with impressive manes that make them look even bigger. Lions live in groups called prides, which are usually made up of related females and their offspring, with a few males. These groups work together to hunt and protect each other. Unfortunately, lions are currently facing threats from habitat loss and human activities. Here is a possible answer. Lions, powerful cats, known as jungle kings, live in prides that hunt and protect together. They face threats from habitat loss and human activities. For Passage 2, apples are a popular fruit that come in many varieties, such as Granny Smith, Red Delicious, and Fuji. They can be eaten raw, cooked in desserts, or made into drinks like apple cider. Apples are not only tasty, but also healthy, providing important nutrients like vitamins and fiber. The saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away," highlights their health benefits. Here is a possible answer. Apples, available in many varieties, are popular and healthy fruits that can be eaten raw, cooked, or made into drinks, providing vitamins and fiber. For Passage 3, the Eiffel Tower is one of the most famous landmarks in the world. Located in Paris, France, it was built by Gustave Eiffel's company for the 1889 World's Fair. The tower is made of iron and stands about 1,083 feet tall. Today, millions of tourists visit the Eiffel Tower each year to enjoy its spectacular views and unique architecture. For the possible answer, the Eiffel Tower, built by Gustave Eiffel's company for the 1889 World's Fair in Paris, is a famous iron landmark attracting millions of tourists annually.